Good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here. We are live, guys. There's so much to get through tonight. There's so much going on. I don't even know where to start. There's a bunch of us here. Bang in on time, nice and early for the live chat. Fist bump. First of all, Demand More FM. Welcome to the FC Barcelona Foundation. We welcome you with open arms and thanks a lot for joining the club. You seem to be a foundation member, so make sure you jump over to the members section on the main channel homepage. Hit the members tab and then scroll back. There's a couple of posts in there for the Telegram group that you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see the post. You'll have access to the group. And I look forward to seeing you in there. I think we'll be winning a reward this week for the giveaway for the FC Barcelona Foundation members. So joined with just in the nick of time, I would guess. So welcome to the club. Demand More FM. Ian Sorare, fist bump. Alex Wilson, Jonathan Gargi, fist bump to both you legends. Mikey Baston, fist bump. Just got a great message from you actually before we come on. Gaza, my man, fist bump. Stocky Scott, good to see you, my man. Rascal Masaki, Jay Coyle, fist bump, my man. Good evening. Demand More FM officially. Score, hello. Shaka Boom, good to see you. And Moldy 7890, good to see you. Fist bump to you, my man. There's a bunch of us here. Let it be known, get your fist bump on arrival in the live chat, and then smash that like button. Now, I don't know if you've tried this recently, right, but when you actually hit the like button, it kind of goes like multicoloured, and then there's some sparkles and stuff that comes out. It's fun. Give it a try. So anyway, guys, Drex, fist bump. Jordan Miller, fist bump. Good to see all of yous, of course. My friends, my brothers, my sisters, boys and girls from around the world, children of all ages, we are currently... let's get the play page up. We are currently top. We are currently top of Challenger Super Rare Division. We are currently numero uno. Let's hope it's not changed. I don't think it has. No, it's not. Good. We are still numero uno. The game week has got 4% left to go. My main competitors have already made a real sweat list. I'm just going to introduce you to all this first, and then we'll get through the stream. In this game, Jesus, 3-0. This Demerbag cannot get... He's about to get his clean sheet bonus added in 4 minutes. I've already worked out what score. This guy cannot exceed for me to stay top. 58.5. So he's going to shoot up 10 points on his clean sheet bonus. And then we just really hope he's on a yellow card already, which is cool. He's not in line for any doubles or anything like that. He's not got a tackle. His duels are, net. So he's got a bit of work to go before he's getting any doubles or anything. I'm hoping he gets subbed off, being on a yellow card in the first half. And I'm hoping he maybe gets sent off or something, I don't know. Ideally, Istanbul Spor AA, whatever they're called. Let's see what they're called. Istanbul Spor just says here. Istanbulspor. Let's hope they get a goal. They're yet to score this season, and they've actually had some decent attempts in this match on the statistics. They're definitely having a bit of a go for it, and Sehic is building up some great AA in this game, and Sehic is also another one of my competitors, but I think the team that has Sehic needs Erdal, and Erdal is on the bench for one of these teams. I don't think he's made it on yet, so I think that's fine. We don't really worry about Sehic, but we're worried about Calvo, and we're worried about Demerbag. And yeah, we don't want Calvo to get to the 70s, basically. That's not probably going to happen. And we don't want Demerbag getting to 58.5. That's the magic number. We need Demerbag to stay under. He's now on 46 with a clean sheet bonus about to hit. So, guys, we are praying for an Istanbulspor goal. Unfortunately for me, they've not scored yet this year. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. But they've had 2 league matches. They've yet to register a goal. They are nearly promoted. And you would think they would get a goal at home at some point. So even if they get battered like 4-1 or something, I don't care. I just want that clean sheet to go away. Because that's a 12-point swinger. That kills this guy's opportunity to beat me. If he gets a clean sheet, I think I make him favourite to win the division now, which is a fucking bomb scare for me. Guilherme is also in a team or two that could challenge me, but at this point in the game, unless he was to get a decisive action, I don't think I need to worry about anyone that's carrying him. And then we've got the Fenerbahce game to sweat after the stream. So I'll be keeping a very close eye on the Konyaspor game. I'm actually just going to throw my camera over to the other side. There we go. Just put myself over here. So I don't care about the Istanbulspor scores necessarily. We only care about the Konyaspor scores. So we're looking at basically the back. We're looking at the whole defence except for the guy on 74. I could not give a fuck about him. But the rest of them are dangerous to us. Now, I'm going to come back and check the live chat with all you guys, of course. Pacus Murphy, fist bump, good to see my man. Sorare Holland, fist bump, mate, good to see you. Jonathan Gargi, the Celtic stack is on top. Tom Carter is buzzing for us, so is Jay Coyle. We're top, guys, we're number 1. But this Dick Demerbag, we need him sent off, substituted. We need a goal for Konyaspor. We need errors led to goal. We need this guy to crash and burn in the next 30 minutes, basically. He's on track. Like, don't get me wrong, if he gets the clean sheet bonus added, I'm then just biting my fingernails away, hoping he doesn't contribute any more positive actions to the game. He actually had more possession loss in the first half, so I don't know if that's been a correction on his part. He's got 2 interceptions, which is tasty. Maybe we get... Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's on 56, right? So that's the clean sheet bonus added in. Sehic is dangerous, but I don't think... Yeah, the Erdal guy is off the bench, so... Yeah, that's fine, I think. We don't need to really worry about Sehic as much, but we need this clean sheet to disappear. Demerbag is now on 56, and we really need him to not break 85.4 or whatever. If he gets 85.5, we are screwed. Ideally, a second yellow for that guy. Demand more FM. I love the way you think. Now, guys, like, see this emoji, the praying hands. Fucking flood it for me, guys. Flood it. Anytime you open your phone for the stream to do something, before you swipe out the app, hit the prayer emojis. Give me it. Greg's performance drove Bernabeu. Oh, we've had a triple sub. No, we've had 2 subs, sorry, for Istanbulspor. They've got to be going for a goal, man. This is the 3rd game of the season. And Konyaspor did have a good defence last year, so they're not an easy team to score against necessarily. But law of averages, man. You know, it's their 3rd game of the season. They've got to at least score a goal or something, man, you know. Greg's performances drove Bernabeu to the drink. What do you make of the Bernabeu drama? In terms of the Bernabeu drama, like, I don't really know the extent of it, to be honest with you. If he's been caught like drink driving in any guise, whether it's like that much over the limit or that much over the limit, that will probably play a part in any disciplinary action that comes his way. But I don't know. Really, I've never seen the manager in this situation with anyone, so it's hard to see how he will react. But his comments in the press have been relatively positive or neutral, not necessarily negative around the whole situation. He's not writing them off, saying that he's wrecked his chances or what an idiot or what a young fool or, you know, any of these things. He's been quite passive with it. So I don't think Bernabeu is going to be troubling Greg Taylor anytime soon. I do think we'll see him debut before the Rangers game. The Ross County Cup match is when I do expect to see some of these tertiary guys get competitive minutes. So I think we'll see him, don't get me wrong. Will we see him before we get a card? I'm not so sure. There's a bunch of prayer emojis coming in. Rascal Misaki, Tom Carter, Alex Wilson, Stocky Scott, Red Devil 91 and Jay Coyle. Thank you very much. And Risto, sorry. Risto. See Red. Yes, Risto, that's it, my man. We want him sent off. Are Celtic fans turning on Maeda from Moldy? I think before the weekend, there was definitely an air of Maeda frustration. But with the two performances, before the Kilmarnock game, but with the two performances he's had, I think any Celtic fans that were like, we should be playing better, kind of maybe understand a bit more now. They see a wee bit more of the proof in the pudding of what Maeda does offer. Demerbag is down to 54. He's just lost 2 points somehow. I wonder what he's done. Duel lost, maybe? Yeah, that'd be 2 points. Yeah, so he's just lost a duel. Brilliant. So his duels are now negative. Fantastic. So the double-double potential is even further away from him. Guys, this is so squeaky bum time, by the way. Bastitian, good to see. Big Bass, good to see, my man. I don't know if you're aware, Bass, right? But I need your thoughts and prayers. I am currently numero uno in Challenger Europe. We're staring down the barrel of a Tier 1 Super and a Star Rare and half an ETH. We need to resist the Konyaspor defence. This guy Demerbag cannot get over, he can't get 58.5. That's the number we need to avoid. Sehic is in another team and he's actually contributing very well. And Calvo's in another team and he's not doing probably what will be required of him. And Sivaspor, I still don't see this Erdal guy that somebody else had. I'll check also, I want to see also the results for, and the great thing about Sorare data, and I don't know if this is probably a paid feature, so if you're ever in the situation that I'm in, like now, and you're absolutely, like, I'm just leaning into the sweat. You know, there's guys in the FC Barcelona group, and they're like, oh, you're fucking mental for doing this, like, putting yourself through all this torture. But I can go to this, and then I can hit unfinished lineups only, so I can see anyone who's got the potential to chase me. Luka Magic is up my arse, man. 6 points behind me, and, oh, Jesus, man, 3-0. He's on 50, look how close he is behind me, man. He is right up my jacksy. 6 points or so behind me. And that Demerbag, he will be shouting at the telly now for him to get involved in forward passing and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, Jobson has got this, Erdal's still not made an appearance, so I don't see any threat from him. This guy's a DNP, I believe. And then we've got some guys here that need Bayender in goals, which is a big ask for the amount of points required. It's like 70 points from the goalkeeper before multiplier. This guy's got a Ferdi Kalahoglu rare with the Sehic, with the Calvo super rare. So Ridi's probably not going to come into the equation. We've still got Zlatan with a Diego Rossi. We've got Nanzo, who needs a lot from Bayern. I don't think that's really achievable, to be honest with you. Yeah, so after these guys, PS, Il Fenomeno is still in the running with a Luan Perez unique and a Miguel Crespo rare for Fenerbahce. So we'll be looking out for the team. Hopefully they're on the bench or something. And we've got some guys from Adama here. I've not actually factored in a positive result for Belhanda and Onyekuru. That's a captain, Jesus. So Notano might come out of nowhere here. 200 points he would need between these two guys. It's definitely not impossible if they were to smash. And who else did we have? This guy's too far away. Who else did we have? Phenomenal. CFC is the other one I had here. So CFC's here with 2 cards. But is this guy here with 2 cards? Yeah, maybe this King High Kyle has an outside chance also. But like CFC, he would need like an 85 point average from his remaining guys. So the only ones that are really in the mix is Ridi, if he was to get a better score from Calvo, which isn't going to happen. Phenomenal has got a credible shot. Zlatan has an outside shot if Rossi can get 87. And then Bellama and Tom C need Bayender to have a worldy game to be in the contention. Otherwise, we're just watching Demerbag and just hoping to fuck that he does not get to 58.5. Whew. Hopefully I've got you all up to speed. There's about 40 of these here. I don't think I've dished out 40 fist bumps. Zach Estrella, there's one for you. Sorry, Josh, you too. Chrissy Quirk, good to see you, my man. And Chase Nicolai. Chase Nicolai, I do hope he gets subbed as well. I did notice he didn't start in one of the games recently, so there is another defender that they do like to give minutes to. So with him being on the booking, maybe that's a decision that gets made about now. If he could get subbed off about now, that would be fantastic, to be honest with you. That would just make me so happier waiting for the Fenerbahce lineup to come. Didn't Bernabeu drunk drive? Yeah, Bernabeu was drunk driving. That's what we're talking about. Good luck for this evening, Sorare Josh. Thanks very much. Game week 300, Tony versus Celtic, 3-2 win and 2 goals for Tony. I'm not too sure. Celtic have only conceded 1 goal so far this year. Dundee United seem to be in free for all. They need to arrest their form with some positive results, of course. But against Celtic, that will be a big ask. Great score. Let's hope, bro. Thanks, Bass. Denmark back. Yeah, we caught that. I had the most frustrated game week ever. This is Bass. Every team did well, but one had... Yeah, bastard, man. Yeah, you get snipered. That's what I call that. When it's like every team's had like a sniper. Just... pick one guy out of every team that has had studs around it with big scores. So unlucky, you've been sniped. Can you just go through the permutations again, please? No, Mikey Basson. If anyone wants the permutations of what I'm trying to avoid, if you're that interested, scroll back into the stream like 4 minutes ago and you'll probably catch it all. I have a cousin who's a sniper stationed in Turkey. I'll give him a bell. I don't want to condone any of that on a public broadcast, so I'll leave it at that. Fist bump. Tony needs to have a word with Jack Ross and get off that left wing he's wasted out there. I think he does some good work there, but I think he definitely needs a wee bit more license to get into the final third, get into the box. I've not seen that. There's been 3 matches. I've seen like a match including European stuff. I think I've seen Tony Demerbag is on 54.6. I think he's done well out there, but I just don't think he's actually been in the 18-yard box when chances have been created enough for him to even attempt to get on the end of it. So I'd maybe just like to see a bit more of that from him. Call of Duty Sorare Edition Bass, absolutely love it. 4-0 scores. Are you saying it's 4-0 now in this game? That's not nice. Yeah, it is 4-0. Bugger. I don't really care about any goals or scoring as long as Demerbag isn't getting assists or goals. Guilherme has picked up an assist, but I wonder what that is maybe done for the leaderboard, because I know there was a Guilherme floating about somewhere, but I'm pretty sure the rest of the team he was in died last night or something. Look at Magic, man. He is right on my tail. He will be like whipping this Demerbag like a jockey whipping a horse, won't he? Yeah, I can't remember. Is this Guilherme here? No, it's Calvo. Somebody had Guilherme. PSU fans had him. That's who it was. PSU fans had him. But Cook absolutely died last night, and so did... it was just Cook. Yeah, Cook absolutely died. But he does actually... he's kind of at the top end of his score now, really, isn't he? PSU can't catch me. So yeah, man, I'm like 20 minutes to go. Like, he's not done anything. And that's the thing as well. I was talking about this on some content recently, but when a guy gets booked, like, you do notice that their activity drops off a cliff, especially a defender, because they're not going to get in amongst as much stuff. They're not going to take as many risks. They're going to try and avoid just being, in that situation where they could be taken advantage of for the second yellow. I just thought there, I'll grab that message from Mike's. I seen it was a good message come in. I only seen like the little notification bubble, didn't get a chance to open it before coming on. At least this season there is a natural break everywhere for Something Town produced in December. That was just following on from all this stuff. I don't know if any of you watched the kind of prelude video to today. I did a little video earlier, just 10-15 minutes of me just talking about the current situation and all the rest of it, and like I was absolutely cream cracker this morning, guys. I had to do the school run. The timeline is just pretty bloody negative and anyway. And then like I had to go back, and I've been running around all day like a madman basically. So I was a wee bit down in the dumps when I done that video, and then as soon as I finished it, I was like, right, I'm first, and I've got this big sweat to go through tonight. Let's just lean into it. Let's just enjoy every moment of it while we can. And then, my attitude just totally flipped on it. I've got that negative stuff out of my system. And then we'll come back tonight and we'll see what there is. Guilherme taking pens, wow. And we'll see what there is to go through. So if you did watch the prelude video earlier on and you want to add to any of the conversation points that I dropped earlier on the current state of Challenger Europe, the Champion Euro Division 2, and anything else kind of in between, prize pools, reward structures, all that good stuff, we can get into that today, no problem, because my primary... I can't think about anything other, in terms of me personally, SO5-wise, than Demerbag. That's all I can do right now, and I wanted to live this with you, and hopefully together, with the prayer emojis in there, we're hoping Demerbag just gets subbed off, man. It's the 70th minute, sub him off, come on, man. How many subs have Conyaspor made? They've made, I think, 3. The other team have now made 5. They've just introduced 2 subs there. Dickman is on. Remember, somebody got me a belter for that, Dickman, in their gallery review. He is on the pitch now. He's come on as a sub. There he is there. We S Dickman on a 24. 54.6. He's not done anything. Oh, Jesus, man. Get sent off or get subbed, man. Come on. It's a 4-0 victory. Your man's on a yellow. Don't take any stupid chances. Just give him one of them. Take him off. Get the other guy on. Let's have a look at the bench. Oh, you can't see this little window. Sorry. Is the other guy on the bench? The other defender guy. Yaguli. I think that's him. Yazgili. Yazgili. Yeah. Yazgili is the other lad. He get the last 10 minutes against Basa Shakir. Who did he come on for? He came on for Dickman. And that was a 0-0 game, so slightly different situation. Again, at home at Basa Shakir, so slightly different situation, I suppose. But yeah, don't let your man get sent off. He's on a yellow. You've only made 3 subs. Give the other guy some minutes. Come on. Or Istanbulspor, get a fucking goal. Like, come on. Let's just do it. So yeah, drop that stuff in the live chat. Anything you want to get up to. Big rewards if you become first place. Minimum 4 or 5 ETH with prize for rewards. Yeah, I think so as well. I've already had a look through the prize pool. I'm not going to do it again until I see once I see the Fenerbahce team. If we can resist the Demerbag. If we can resist Demerbag, and once we then get the Fenerbahce team, when did they kick off exactly? Fenerbahce kick off at 6:45. So we should be getting their team. The team's out. We don't see a formation. So let's see. Bayender is in. Ferdi is in. I don't want to see Crespo. Luan is here. No Crespo. That's good. Fantastic. So the guy that has Luan unique, Crespo's on the bench. Now, that might be amazing now. Yeah. So Osbeer is in some teams. Belhanda is in some teams. And so is Onyekuru and Rakitsky. So it's not all said and done yet. Oh, fuck, man. Demerbag is on 57.2. He's a 1.5 behind us. Please sub this prick off, man, or get sent off, or concede a goal. Something. Come on, man. Istanbulspor, don't do me like this. You've not scored yet all season. You cannot get just subbed off right back. Oh, so they did. So they did. Was only one sub. They've got 1 sub left. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, why didn't they sub off Demerbag? Oh. Oh, guys, I hope this is entertaining for you, if nothing else. We've got 15 minutes to go. Demerbag is on 57.2. He cannot get another 1.3 points. I'm getting messages. Getting messages from my pal. Live streaming the sweat the now, pal. Oh, he's on 57.3. This is brutal. We need a goal for Istanbulspor. Come on. I bet if you buy a Topali card, he will score. Who's Topali? This guy. Have you got one for sale? Is that why I demand more? Good. Don't forget you need to pray to Opta too. Yeah, Opta don't screw me in the aftermath. But Opta have been kind of, I think these Celtic scores, I'm on 446 now. That's changed about 5 times in the aftermath of the game. I finished the game on 435, 436. I think I ended up on 450 at one point and then down to 446. So, but again, just with this being in Turkey and we've been so late in the game week, like I would still be shiting it for a review, of course, but I'm not going to be as worried. So for anyone just joining us, Demerbag is on 57.3. He cannot hit 58.5. It'll be the giveaway card. Yeah, I love it. Joe, just say fist bumps, my man. Good to see you, my man. Ezra Van Dijk, by the way. 4-1! 4-1, says Lunaig. 4-1. No way. No way. 4-1. Yes, Ezra Van Dijk as well. Oh, please say it is. Please. Please, 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 please. 4-1. Yes! Come on, baby. Motherfucker, come on. It's no correction. No. Don't do me like that, Flash Scores. Don't do me like that, man. No. It's been corrected, guys. It's been corrected. You're still all dropping in messages saying yes, but it's been corrected. Oh, what an emotional roller coaster. What an emotional roller coaster. He's on 440. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I can't do this. I can't do this. Istanbul Sport, keep chapping at that door. Come on, man. Keep knocking at that door. Oh my god. I can't take this. I can't take this. Maybe the hardest offside you've ever seen, says Ezra Van Dyke. Stocky Scott does confirm it is offside. That's one for the YouTube highlights. Pray for an Opta downgrade. Yeah, we can still pray for an Opta downgrade. Of course we can. But I just sub him off, man. Score a goal. Something that nobody can fuck with is what I'm after. I don't want any of the Opta Tom Red Devil 91. See that emoji? That's exactly how I feel right now. We're on 57.3. Oh Jesus, man, I'm almost. Oh my god, guys, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Flash scores, you sons of bitches. See when I used to do like degenerate betting all the time, see those beep beep notifications, like, and then you would get that correction thing, because sometimes these betting websites, they want you pure hopped up on the jazz and hopped up on the excitement, so they don't mind like throwing them out a wee bit early, even if even before VAR, if it was a known offside goal. Sometimes I think these websites love to fuck with you if you had a bet on, and they'll just go beep 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 beep, goal, and you go, yeah, my bet's in, and then it goes, no. So yeah, oh god, that is like, I'm gonna have PTSD over that, by the way. That's just mad flashbacks from all sorts of shit in my life. Just spat my food out my mouth, Mikey Basson. The problem is you don't sub off a CB with a yellow. Yeah, it's quite uncommon, I will give you that, you know, because you don't want to disrupt centre-back pairings, especially if their attack is getting a bit more fluid. You want the guys that have got a handle on the match, you know the rough of the green, know how quick that guy is, know what kind of run he's trying to make, that feel it and breathe it. I get that. But it is on a yellow, and it is 4-1, and if they are playing like that, you don't want your man caught in a last man situ, where he's going to get, he's going to be bitten. Oh, Jesus, man. We're coming to the last 10 minutes. He doesn't seem to have done anything. I'm happy for him to maybe lose out on some duels and stuff. Oh, he's had another duel, won and lost. He's not won any tackles or anything, has he? Good. And yeah, so he's not going to chase any double-double. Oh, Jesus, man. It is stuff like a bunch of passes could kill. No, he's not going to get something like an interception, something that's like a 3-pointer, 2-pointer, something like that could just trap in any time in the next 10 minutes and totally kill my buzz. Do we have the ability on the Game Week Centre to maybe go and check out the... We've still got that, don't we? Yeah. Oh, shit. How about it? So we want to go to Bernabeu, and I just want to find the goalkeeper for Bayern. There we go. No, we don't have formations yet. I was kind of hoping to see that. Don't care about that anymore. And where is my game? Oh, 58.8, guys. Fuck me. He's on 58.8. We're done. What did he just get? A positive duel, right? So he can maybe lose a duel. That can come back to us. 58.8, man. That hurts it just hurts me seeing that. A duel 1 is what? 2 points? Need him to lose another duel or do something negative. He's on 58.8, guys. Jesus, man. 10 minutes to go. We need an Istanbul Sport goal. Just does everything for me. Had most of the ball the last few minutes. 58.8. Yeah, guys. I'd appreciate if you stop praying for a clean sheet wipeout. I'm really sorry, Chrissy Quirk, but I'm sorry. I'm praying for the wipeout. I can't do this, man. 58.8 has negged me out now. I'm going to put all these kind of tabs in order because they're kind of all over the place so now. Look at Magic, should be sitting top. Yep. Half a point ahead. Half a point ahead. We need him to lose half a point. Or we don't even need him to lose half a point because he's a unique, so the loss is multiplied by 1.5. We need him to lose some points, man. It's so tight, man. 81 minutes. A Konyaspor, an Istanbulspor goal just absolutely does us perfect, man. I can't believe that was ruled offside, man. That would have just fucking made me buzzing, man. 58.8 is a neg. Absolute negative. 59.4 now. Shit. I don't know what else has happened. Maybe a pass or something. Yeah, an accurate pass. 59.4. Guys, we are praying. We are praying. This is tense, man. Think of getting one. Liam King, who are you thinking about? Oh, sorry, yeah, you had a question for me. Do you think Tati will go back to starting? I think I thought Tati was going to start this weekend and he didn't. So I'll be mightily surprised if he doesn't start against Dundee United. Turnbull, I thought, was like a square peg in a round hole in the first half of the weekend. And the Tati made a notable difference. Istanbul Sport, yeah, I think I've got some of that. Sorry, Yanatan, this is pain. Red card or pen giveaway, that would be lovely as well. He's got the points in. Thinking again, I'm blaming McGregor for this. McGregor should have done fucking better, to be honest with you. Bass is saying he's on 60 now. How's the foundation team doing? The foundation team will be doing pretty well. The foundation team has got Hadzimetovic in it, which is why somebody's asking. And it should be, yeah, Challenge Europe. We're in the prizes. We're in a tier 3. Hadzimetovic, if he was to get another 24 points or so, we've got multiplier on him, 10%. But yeah, but if he could get decisive, we'll be into the tier 2s. So Hadzimetovic decisive is something. Demerbag on 61, man. We need this clean sheet to get wiped out. He's 2 points clear. Oh, wrong guy. I was like, fuck, he's got an assist. Absolutely shat myself. I don't know what else he's made. Yeah, he's got a couple of accurate passes going his way now. Possession lost, if he can get a couple of them, that would be great. Oh, shit, man, I'm so negged out now. He's already got the yellow, so I can't really wish for that. I really just need an Istanbul Sport goal. I'm going to get these statistics up. Second half, yeah. Seem to be getting some shots away and stuff. 5 minutes to go. This is brutal, man. This is, fucking... McGregor is we're still sitting second, guys. You know, we're still getting a nice chunk of ETH on the podium. We'll still get a nice tier 1 super rare. We're just not going to be getting a star rare to boot, and we just won't be seeded top of the super rare prize pool. So it's not all doom and gloom, but we're so close to jackpot situation, you know, that we need this Demerbag, who's on 60.1. We need him to go down to 58.3 basically. So we need him to lose, what's that, 1.8 points. So a possession lost is a point, that gets halfway there. A duel lost is 2 points, so that would be fine. A duel lost does us good. Another duel one kills us. If he wins another duel, then we're definitely fucked. Because then his net duels will be +2. He's got 2 interceptions, so that'll activate a double-double. If he gets one more successful duel go his way, he'll probably jump up to like 67, 66 points. Something like that. We need an Istanbul Sport goal. I can't say that enough, guys. I'm fucking dying on my feet here. You must get a goal. Come on, man. Come on, the Istanbul Sport. We fucking need yous. We need yous, man. Kill that clean sheet bonus. Wipe it out. Don't think Kalmak was scored properly on Saturday. Missed a couple of interceptions in the first half that weren't given. Yeah, I did kind of think that myself, but the stream I was watching wasn't great, and it might have been Greg Taylor that did some of that. So I dropped to 10th in America. Oh, fuck, bastard. Mikey Basson, unlucky, my man. Opta could always come to the rescue. Yeah, we still do. It's 67.7 now. Another half a point he's gained. 61.3. Is that a down or an up? I'm not too sure. Fuck. He's getting some distance on his man. We need the clean sheet to disappear. That's the main thing that gets us going. He's got 3 points clearance on us, basically. We need some net. We need a couple of... His possession one has just went up a bit. Fuck. We need a couple of possession losts. Clean sheet bonus, man. That's the killer. We need the clean sheet to go away. I cannot believe they actually did score a goal and it was ruled for offside. Even if I say that, man, it kills me. Absolutely kills me. Sivaspor are winning. I don't think I really care about that at all. Max Grado's got the goal in the 84th minute. We're waiting for somebody to maybe come off the bench, a guy called Erdal or something. I don't think that's happened. So I think whoever had that Erdal, I think he might be a DNP altogether. So I don't think I'm necessarily worried about that anymore. But 88th minute, man. Oh. Come on, Istanbul Sport. You You can't go 3 games without scoring a goal. Quinny's about to lay into Sorare if this doesn't come in. Well, you guys haven't actually given me anything to go on the Prelude chat if any of you were upset about regions and all that kind of stuff that was kind of knocking about. I know most of you guys, I made a kind of tongue-in-cheek comment on that Prelude video that you should be watching the content if some of this stuff surprised you, because I kind of talk about it happening quite often. I think all you guys watch this stuff and you are all up to it. I don't think any of you guys were surprised, to be honest with you. Bass, you're killing me here with this ticker, pal. 62.5, thanks for the update, I do appreciate it, but come on, man. Get those red card or goal is the only way. Yeah, we need Jesus, man. Oh, it absolutely kills me. Calmac scores better once Moy comes on. Yeah, we should start Moy. I definitely agree with you. We need that Istanbul Spore for real. For real, yeah, we do. Don't give up just yet. Don't forget last man and the last bullet. Until the last man and the last bullet. Yeah, you're right. We definitely should. Anania, fist bump, good to see you, my man. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted, man. Guys, I'm absolutely gutted. Oh. Absolutely gutted. Fair play to the lad, man. He's got some good points. It's not as if he's like jamming his way out of it. You know, like final third passing and stuff. Like, fair play. This guy's defended pretty well. 62.5, man. I'm so gutted that offside goal didn't go our way. I don't know how they've been playing the last couple of minutes, but you got to think end of the match it's winding down. And if they were having a little spell, maybe they're just huffing and puffing and giving up. But again, you just never know. Come on, man. I don't think we're going to get opted 4 points against this guy. I don't think I'm going to get opted positively anymore. I don't think there's any more room for adjustment. Like, I don't think. Okay. Second, as we sit, 0.35 Ethereum still tasty, and a tier 1 super rare still could be fucking glorious, of course. And we've seen situations before where being seeded slightly lower. Istanbul Sport are pushing at the end. It says Stocky Scott. Please, man, please, man, please, man. Get the prayer emojis out, guys. We're in the last minutes. If ever we need prayers, it's fucking now. Please, guys, please, guys, please, guys. I know, Bass. I know you're in my corner, my man. I know you're in my corner. What was I going to say? Sorry. Sehich has just popped up, so he's just must have got a save or something. He just popped up like 2 points. Jesus, please, man. Please give this guy a fucking red card or something. A goal for Istanbul Sport. I wonder if they've got a corner or something. You got a rainbow, do I? Don't even notice, man. To be honest with you, I'm so negged out. Oh yeah, I've got a wee rainbow on the go. A rare, a super rare, and 2 limiteds. And obviously a good wee chunk of ETH. Got some good scorers this game week, some good high scorers, a lot of defenders and such. Fullbacks for the last game week before their matrix changes, for better or worse. Let's see what happens. And then some old favourites to the gallery, doing pretty well. So, yeah, decent second. McGregor, man, honestly, McGregor fucking killed me yesterday, it looks like. 62.5 on 89 minutes. Please, Istanbul Sport. You can't get into your third match, no scoring a goal. That's just what I can't get away from. And at home, you've been absolutely pumped this game. And this guy's going to walk out with it, man. I'm absolutely gutted. Who do I think the best mid? I think Hatate is the best mid to buy. I just don't think he's got any rare mid cards. McGregor is like the ultimate best, but his scores and decisives have just, there's not been much evidence of them. He's actually been unlucky not to get an assist, I think, against Kilmarnock at a quick free kick situation. And I think somebody else mentioned it. I don't think he was, I think when I look at his score, no interceptions. He's won 1 tackle. Oh no, he did get an interception. Yeah, so his scores maybe changed a little bit. So he's got an interception now, so I think he's probably been scored relatively accurately. There was like a big chance created for Rio Hatate right at the end of the match, and you know, I'm just not too sure with. Like, it was a long ball from McGregor from about the halfway line, and Hatate gets a touch to it, and as he gets a touch to it, the keeper kind of scoops up and saves it. And I just don't think that was credited as a big chance, because there was no, as you just seen, there was no forward pass, you know, there was no big attempted assist, you know, none of that, which he should have got. I don't know if that would make the difference at this point now as we find the game week, where the 91st minute, Demerbag is on 62. Luka Magic is going to be rubbing his fucking hands right now at this guy, and yeah, I think I need a bit of an Opta miracle to change this score around. I'm fucking gutted, but if I still hang on to second, you know, I don't think these Fenerbahce guys have really got much of a shout to catch me. Maybe some of the Adana guys have got a shout, But I'm not as bothered now about getting caught. Because, oh, Jesus, man, half a point. Let's see, that'll change now. He'll have a couple of points on me. For sure. He's definitely got a bit of an Opta buffer, I would think. Well done, Luka Magic. Well played. Yeah, 7 points ahead. I'm fucking gutted, man. 62.6, man. Come on. Turkey's good for the dodgy stuff as well, man. It's not me. Fist bump. Thank you very much for that, my man. Hatate is the goal after Abada, of course. Jordan Miller. Thinking of stacking Celtic prices look to be heading in the right direction. Jordan Miller, yeah, I think Jordan Miller's got the order right, to be honest with you. You shot from a tight angle with Sehic saved, yeah. Yilmaz banger from a corner in overtime. Let's do it, Quinny. Yeah, that's it. Dino, fist bump, my man. Thanks for joining us. I don't know how much time's added on. It's 4-0. Surely the ref can't be too generous with added time. But come on to fuck, man. Give me some luck. Give me a fucking Istanbulspor goal. Oh my god, that gave me... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the wrong notification, man. Oh, it's finished. Negged. We're second, guys. We're praying for some sort of mad, crazy... fuck. He's got some good points on his, man. We're really hoping this guy's score gets nerfed. Don't think there's any more points coming my way. I did think maybe Joe Hart might have been in line for a couple of points. Like, I mean, a couple, maybe 1 or 2 or something. But I think I'm clutching at straws at this point. Second is where we're at, and I just need to accept it. Fucking bastard, man. Who was in this game that we were kind of Arslan, 45. Some guy, Erdal, didn't seem to play. And maybe somebody else who I don't even remember. SO5 results. Oh, gutted, man. Absolutely done. That's just pure sucked the last bit of energy I had out of me for today. I was pure worked up, buzzing for this match tonight, or buzzing for the sweat. I wish this prick gets subbed off, man. I really did. Let's see unfinished lineups only. So Tom C's got a goalkeeper to run. Reedy's got, yeah, so some guys still to run. So it's not impossible I fall off the podium, but I think there's a lot of these guys that are still running that are odds with each other. And I think this will be a fairly tight game. Adanis Devaspor versus Fenerbahce. I don't think it's going to be 4-0 like we just seen with Konyaspor. Man, even Calvo got 58.8, you know, so that would have fucked me as well. Even if it was either one of the centre-backs in theory, if you get me. It's just hard luck by me, man. I'm going to keep a wee look at this and refresh it a few times. So I really just hope he loses. Did he get doubles and stuff then? Did he get a double-double in the end? No, he didn't. He only won 1 duel. If he could lose an interception, what are they? 3 points. I'm asking for him to ask some. I'm asking for him to lose some really defining stuff to change his effective clearances. 2 points. Yeah, so there's not really. I need something that would really swoop out 4 points in one swoop. If it was 1 or 2, like, don't get me wrong, maybe like a possession 1, which is worth 2 points, is also an interception. So I guess if he did lose the right like 1 metric or something. Maybe we could get Opta adjusted into it, but I'm clutching at straws big time, guys. Oh, I feel like I'm absolutely out of puff now. And you guys haven't actually came at me with anything in terms of the new leagues and all that kind of good stuff. Few slim chances, may scrape a tier 3 in global. Well, Chrissy Quirk, you got your clean sheet, Chrissy Quirk. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. Needs to lose a duel and interception, says Stocky Scott. Yeah, let's cross our fingers and toes. Let's really cross our fingers and toes. We do get a bit of luck there. Scrape a tier 3 in global. Opta missed a few saves, a few save points on Sehic. Okay. Istanbulspor pushed at the end. Lacked real quality in the final third. Stocky Scott, thanks for the synopsis, my man. I really appreciate you having a wee peek at that game. I'm sure you had players of your own, but I do appreciate the commentary you've supplied, so thanks very much, my man. Stocky Scott was one of the legends, of course, of London, so thanks very much for helping us out tonight. Alex Hurst is saying Austria, so what were you saying earlier, Alex? Thinking of a Celtic stack, yeah, sure. Yeah, they'll definitely, if they're getting priced close to Austrian players, then yeah, I'll definitely be thinking about that. Mikey Baston, I've been spending my time praying for Opta reductions whilst the rest of you prayed for a clean sheet wipeout. Good plan, Mikey. Unfortunately, it didn't come. Stefan, my man, fist bump. I've not seen you in forever. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you're keeping well, my friend. Good to see you. Long time no see. I was actually thinking about you. I was going through comments and stuff on streams recently, and I was thinking, I've not seen Stefan, my man. Alex Thrist, no, it's me. I think there's a kind of mini conversation going on here. I'm interrupting. Jonathan, I've got a comment on the video. Okay, cool. I'll actually go into the comments. Is Challenger going to be split up? Should we be panicking about the drop in ETH for player prices? You know, in terms of limiteds and stuff, the prices are so volatile that I find it hard to get upset about them. Like, the thing with me, right, is I really it's very rare that I go on to actually look at my prices. It feels like people do look at their prices very often, and yeah, sure, like, everyone should be looking at their thingies as often as possible, of course, be diligent and all the rest of it, but I don't really get swept up in a bunch of that stuff, so I don't really, but again, I can imagine the kind of feelings and emotions, especially if you just bought guys. But again, like, the reason I don't look at mine that often is, like, these teams, when I build them, I'm mainly building them to use them. I don't build many teams to sell them. You know, typically teams are built to be played. And so overall, if, like, a strategy, like your European cards, your non-European cards, whatever, if there is, like, trends in a, you know, I tend to not let it affect me too much, because quite simply, I'm not planning on selling them today, so the price of them today, it's inconsequential. It doesn't really mean anything, you know, unless you are planning on selling, or you did and I've had it before where the market shifts and maybe you planned an exit on some players that should have been ripe for, like, a peak sale. So I understand all the frustrations and the forms that they come in, but should you be worried? If you're planning on selling immediately, then potentially, but we've also had, like, a lot of ETH movement as well, so the market has been, like, all over the place for a lot of reasons, in some areas for the last, like, 2 months, something like that. I've got your comments on, guys, now, so I'll just catch up with the live chat, and then I'll go to your comments from the Prelude video from earlier, okay? I think some of this stuff these are giving me, is it bad if I bought a player and literally 2 minutes later this card came out? There's 5% of a difference between the cards, basically. So yeah, that's a bit. Especially if you bought it from auction, then yeah, I'd be pretty gutted at that. But yeah, I'm wondering how many people complaining about the addition of the tier 2 leagues. Yeah, Stocky Scott's got a really interesting point. I wonder about how many people that are moaning about the introduction of the new leagues were actually moaning in January and whatnot when it wasn't rolled out initially. So yeah, there could be a correlation there for sure. With an announcement like Fridays, which is a change to what Sorare themselves say will they do in terms of notices. Yeah, they need to add an explanation for why they've done this. Mikey Basson spot on, because almost every implementation has had some sort of lead time that could be termed by somebody as significant. Now, 1 week, no one could term as significant of a heads up, so that's the only thing that I do think doesn't sit easy with me, mainly. That's the main thing. And it's not through anything, I said that in the video, it doesn't really affect me personally, so any ill feeling I have towards it is just general, you know, just what I feel like for the situation itself. Are you going to make an L2 team? Yes, I will actually. I will make a Champ Hero D2 team. I will be buying some poly cards, no problem at all. Some poly are typically quite crap, so they should be cheap. They don't tend to get promoted very often. I think they've been in the Bundesliga like twice at the most, definitely once this millennium. And yeah, I'd love to support some poly by buying some of their cards, and I will be doing that. I expect them to be cheap. So it'll be a win-win. I can play in that division with some poly cards. I've been to some poly before, so got 2 of their scarves hanging up in the studio here. So yeah, I will be buying the cards. With an announcement, yeah, I think I caught that. Rather than just a promotional announcement, yeah. I've not seen Kvaratskhelia his Napoli performance yet, but everyone is going nuts for it. I've not actually caught any highlights from the weekend. I've just been so busy outside of the studio as well as inside the studio today, as well as posts and keeping up to date with the sweat that is the timeline. I was going to go back to Konyaspor for another refresh. We're still at 62.6. Yeah, I think we're grasping at straws. I think we're finishing. We're going to be finishing in a second. What I'm going to do is jump into the prize pool. You should check out Jaquel Quinney. He will score well. I'll check out Jaquel. We'll maybe look at him for the foundation team. I'm going to try and catch up on highlights tomorrow and tonight. I've still got a few games. I've still got Girona and Getafe to go. I've still got a lot of players in those matches. So I might get a last minute surprise myself. I think I am asking for a lot from any of those players, but you know, stranger things have happened certainly tonight. But anyway, why have we look at the prize pool with yous, and would you cry it? And then I'll actually open up the comments from the other one, and we'll just dive into all of it. Napoli fans have forgotten Insigne already, says Mikey Boy. Tier 1 super rare for the podium. So the top seed is probably... Oh, Turnbull was not there last night. Like, I was looking at this last night. Teixeira was not there. I think all these other guys were. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb, right? And I'm just going to say I'm going to win Turnbull. Right, because he's a Celtic player in the top end of the pool. His price is going down, right? So maybe he's fell out of the star pool. Maybe that's been a live movement. Maybe that's what's happened. But I'm going to say I'm probably going to win Turnbull. A Morioka, he being a little bit lower ranked, by the way. Like, I might win Morioka. He's serious. You know, being the main downside here to me finishing second is not getting half an ETH. I'm now going to get 0.35 ETH, right? And not getting a star rare, and the star rare is probably going to be worth equal to more than the super rare. So that's the main thing that 5 point difference from Calmac has cost me. And I do put the blame of this firmly at the door of my unique Calmac, because, like, let's call a spade here. In a 2-0 win, 44 points at centre mid and a dominant team, it's a fucking shite result. It is fucking shite, and there's no other way for me to say it. You know what I mean? He's just... You know, he's won a tackle. Effective clearance, no points is a bit naff, maybe. He's lost net -3 on his duels. I don't know how accurate that is, to be quite honest. Possession lost, again, I don't know how accurate that is. Really. I don't know. I'm clutching at straws here. I don't see him getting a massive change, but I do think, yeah, I don't think that could be true from the game I watched. I don't think he put a foot wrong. I think if anything, he wasn't involved in the match enough to do those things negatively, you know. But anyway, I'm clutching at straws. But the firm blame of this goes at Calmac's door. Now, I think Calmac has maybe helped me win a crap reward already. 2 crap rewards, but they both helped me in very significant trades, it would seem. So the Calmac's helped me win some stuff already. These guys have all been at the club for the same length of time as Calmac. They all try and get played together. I wonder about Taylor, but I think he's played a D3 for me. But no, he's only done some D2 action thus far. Maybe playing him at D3 might be a move. Yeah, I do have a good shot at Morioka, because, like Mikey Baston says, so this is the thing with Sorare, right? There's people that think that you will, like, people say, I've won this guy, so I'll win him again. And some people have won duplicates like that. Like, I've won Barco twice, for example. So I have previously won Morioka. So, like, I can maybe think seriously about getting a bit of luck and getting a Morioka super rare, which would be fucking awesome. His new season super rare auctions for like 4.5 ETH like 2 weeks ago. So that would be a primo card. I think this is a great pool to be fishing in regardless. Like, it's jacked at the top. A Mikey Trezor would be great. A Calmac would be nice. But also I'm slating him now. A Pavlovic would be sick. Andres Dreyer would be sick. Getting more Celtic cards would be great. The problem with Celtic cards is I don't really, depending on who it is, I don't really have... If I got a Kyogo, I would sell very comfortably my Vissel Kobe Kyogo. I'd have zero problem doing that. If I won a Maeda doubler, I'd probably be able to sell that without much problem, to be honest with you. But if I won McGregor, I'd really struggle to sell that. I'd probably want to keep that. Same with Turnbull. But Turnbull, because again, Turnbull's a kind of fallen knife at the moment. And yeah, so it's kind of hard to sell him on. Anyway, so Fernando I'd maybe sell. Solly I'd probably sell. But I don't think top 3 are on the table for me. I think the best I could hope for in terms of the position of this list is Cone or Turnbull. But I'm really hoping for I'm hoping for anything in this little clutch here. Mignolet, Morioka, Furuhashi, Trezor, Visca. This kind of clutch here would be awesome. Wrench, of course, at Ajax. Pavlovic, Dreyer. You know, this is the kind of mid-section I'm quite happy to be fishing in. It's a great pool. I don't think there's any real... Hopefully there's no bad cards to be won in the end. Now, it does say here for Underdog that I'm 97th. What does it say on Sorare? Because I know Sorare Data, I don't really have the ability to take out the whole goalkeeper stuff from Underdog. Or maybe they do now, but last time I checked, they didn't. So this says I'm 92nd. Sorare Data says I'm 97th. So I'm probably 92nd, I would imagine. Tier 2 rare, and do we have much else to go? 97% complete. I've just got a wee bit more of a buffer perhaps on the tier 2s. I'm 26 points off the tier 1s. Yeah, I'm not going to get opted into that. So I think a tier 2 rare from this pool is probably on the cards. And I think we're just about scraping it in. What position are we getting into? Yeah, we're at the back end of the pool. So we're at a bottom end tier 2. So I'll be doing trophy day tomorrow, guys. A Rathalov would be fun. Tussart could be fun. Ewan Henderson is in Scotland. That could complement some cards. Shunta Tanaka. Kasper Shabalko. No, I'm not too interested in any of these. Stankovic, yeah, I'd take him. Cataldi plays. Dzeko, I'd take Dzeko, no problem. Sviatchenko, I'd love a Sviatchenko, that would be great. Ex-Celtic player if you don't know. Kevin Campo plays, would be maybe useful. Acevedo, yeah, we could get lucky with that for sure. And then what else are we on for winning? Tier 3, let's go with possible score. And let's see what we've still got to run. So I've got the Girona boys at 9. They would need to both bang 100 for me to even... Yeah, that's not possible. I would need my goalkeeper to get a significant score, and I could maybe squeak in here. It's not going to happen. My specialist needs 111 points. That can happen with these two guys. You know, so maybe we get... Even, yeah, we could get into... I could maybe end up on our limited, basically. And All-Star, if Robbo's playing, which he is, we're another 40 points. So Robbo could get me a card tonight. That could be fun. So I've still got some stuff going on. Hadzimetovic is secured as a tier 3 for the foundation. So congrats to you guys. So my tier 3 is from under 23. So Marcelino Nunes making an instant impact. And no reward here, no cards. This has got 205 points. I would need both of them. No, it's not possible because there's no multiplier. That's screwed. And yeah, I think we're done. Yeah. So we've got a wee bit. The specialist could do okay. And Robbo could get us into something. We've got some good prizes to be winning. You know, so I'm looking forward to an active trophy day with a bunch of prizes tomorrow. That should be great regardless. Hopefully, man, we cross our fingers and toes that Calmac can jump up to a 47 or something overnight. That would be fucking excellent. Hopefully somebody at Opt is a fan of the channel and wants to review the match for me again. But yeah, we've been streaming for about an hour, guys. Why did you buy Near Baton, Quinny? Great question. I'll show you that now, actually, before we get into the comments. So for the upcoming midweek, I've got one team going out, and I'm putting out a specialist limited team. Near Baton cost me 80 pence. 80 pence. He is an L15 under 40 qualified card. So is most of this team, to be honest with you, I think. But Max is playing Rangers, so I can get behind PSV, which is cool. Nadishima in the team. Noose got a 70 last midweek. So rotation, he might actually be in. And Near Baton is scored. And Lampe is, if you don't know who Carlos Lampe is, then I recommend you hit the like and subscribe button and go and check out some more content and get up to speed with King Carlos Lampe. But so that's the only team I'm getting to deploy, and without Near Baton, I wouldn't be able to get it out. And as I said, he cost me 80 pence. So I know it's against Nice. He's probably not going to have a great game. He's not going to score 100 or something, but he could do okay. And it's a quiet midweek. Lampe could kill. Max could kill. Nadishima could do okay. It's away to Antwerp, so well, who knows. But as you can see, Noose could do something good. So paying 80 pence for Beaton to activate this team, I don't care. I'll do it. And it's Baton. I'll just forget about him, and move on. So that's all I've got for the weekend. And when we do Trophy Day tomorrow, we'll be building the Prelude team for the weekend, as well as all the usual stuff. But we'll have a look at your comments. So, Liam King, hello. Do you think Hatate will be a starter? I think we spoke about that, so thanks very much for the interaction. I love you, my man. Thanks very much for the interaction and supporting the channel. We spoke about Kvaratskhelia. If you check out the Napoli highlights on YouTube, they'll be there. They'll be dead easy to find. I'll be doing it later. And I'm sure we'll be diving into it. I've not spoken about Napoli in a long time. It's definitely a situation that makes the rich richer again. They were the ones that could afford... Sorry, I'll zoom in, so I'm aware you guys probably now won't be able to read these comments. There we go. Nice and big Fiesel. This is from Kay. It's definitely a situation that makes the rich richer again. They were the ones that could afford to keep or buy relegated players. This is why I'm looking to sell my gallery and move on from this nonsense. I'm sorry to hear that, Kay, my man. Thanks for interacting. What I don't understand about things like that, but is, especially like they're in a self-contained division that you don't need to interfere with. And to be quite honest with you, like I was thinking, I said in the Prelude video that I think the Croatian league is overkill, and then I kind of went on to qualify that with like that should domino effect, that we should be getting full league licenses for a lot of other minnow countries. And with only Challenger and Champion Euro Division 2, we could very quickly get to another point of it being like ultra mega super competitive, like just because there's so much variance to be had. And then Challenger needs reprieve, Challenger needs split. Other than that, like unless you're in All-Star all the time trying to win cards, which unless it's All-Star Rare Pro or above, no one does. Even All-Star Limited, I don't think anyone really tries to win cards there, or All-Star Rare. Or under 23s. Now, obviously, people do try and win cards there significantly. But again, the better under 23 cards, and again, you don't need to necessarily be better to score better in that lower division. It's yet to be seen what their impact will be. So I do sympathise with you, my man. It can be frustrating if you do feel that way. But again, I just... I've said what I said. James Links, Quinton Fortune. I love the random Quinn nicknames. I've had them all my life. Quinton Fortune is not a new one, of course. I was in primary school when Quinton Fortune played for Manchester United. Upon signing from Atletico Madrid from the South African International, if any aren't aware. My question is this: how much do you believe that the current negative sentiment of Sorare is down to unrealistic expectations of users and not fully understanding the mechanics of Sorare rewards and how scarcity works? Some users seem to be tying themselves in knots at the moment, and I've seen some users express all of the following in the past fortnight. And then we'll read these quick points. Extend thresholds to limited, increase rewards. And yeah, he doesn't disagree with it, but yeah. No more new season cards. So where are the rewards going to come from? Yeah, I'm with you there. No more new leagues. Yep, copy and paste. When questioned why from the above, it's because prices are falling and they want the price of cards to stay high, and releasing new cards drives prices season down. But the last bullet isn't a secret. It's always been the model. Yeah, prices do seemingly go in cycles on Sorare. Good players are always worth good players, and peak and start of the season. I can't believe so many users seem shocked at this. Yeah, like I say, the Division 2 is coming out. I'm surprised. People are surprised by. I am surprised we have licensed the full Croatian division. I was like 2% less surprised when we had the Austrian league. But just to put that into context, the Austrian league is a real stretch license. So if you've always been happy to have the Austrians there, and even then, I've not even spoke about South America, like Peru, Chile, these types of countries, like fair play to their national teams and the talent they do produce, right? But their domestic competitions are like, watch them. It's like watching football at the back of a park and stuff like that, So for these divisions to come on, for them to be like Kay was saying, maybe the straw that breaks the camel's back, it just doesn't fit with the picture. Like it just, again, kind of like who made this comment, like what they are saying, James Links, like what James Links is saying, those problems, it's as if you're not, it's like it doesn't fit with the picture that is being presented to all of us from the entire time we've been here. Every card gets a new season issue, like they want to get all the teams, they want to get all the best leagues, they want to be everything. So yeah. Connor Aspo, another legend of London, fist bump, thanks for joining us. Main thing that annoyed me about the announcement was the timing. Yep. I had a 12% Fabregas. That was one of my first cards. When it was announced he was moving to Como, I traded it to Pavel. He is now going to be one of the top players in this new division, in my opinion, and having that card with high XP would have been so useful, Connor. I totally agree with you there. If it was announced in June, I would have kept the card. Connor, I am with you all the way. The timing on it, and even in that situation for you, my man, that is a fucking kick in the balls. If you're not aware, Fabregas has joined the team called Como in Serie B. Now, it remains to be seen, something like Fabregas, how often he will play, because Como, why do you sign for Como? Because you want to live at Lake Como. You want to have a nice lifestyle, you want to eat pasta, play some football at the weekend. That's what you want to do, right? Serie B is a massive division. I can't remember how many clubs are in it, but it's fucking huge. And there's like two automatics, and then there's a huge playoff catchment area. So how many games will Fabregas play? I'm sure he's going to dominate when he does play. But all the same, I'm with you, Connor, because like I'm looking at my Harwood Bellis, right, who I've kept, right? And let's look at this, because this Harwood Bellis, honestly, like, I've had some offers for it, and I'm going to say this now, right? And I'm maybe going to snip it. What time are we at? 1 hour 3:52, right? 1 hour 3:52. Look at this Harwood Bellis, right? I've got the 1 of 10 Harwood Bellis. I literally got this first day, basically, of Eredivisie last season. He is currently level 14. This guy has not missed a game of training, and he is on the form of his life. He has not had a clean sheet in the championship, and look at these scores. They're incredible. He is already on a 32% multiplier. This guy is going to be getting serious points and bonuses for me this year. I cannot fucking wait. And I do feel terrible, Connor Aspel, that you are missing out on that opportunity with your Fabregas, basically, because that is going to be a huge differential play for me with the Harwood Bellis in under 23s. I never really planned on playing him in Challenger anyway, as regular viewers of the channel will know, but having the option to play him in Challenger was something I would exercise, and yeah, I can't cry about something I didn't openly like. Yeah, that was a key functionality of the strategy, because it wasn't. Quinn Meister, there's another one. You're the man. Pavlo, fist bump, thanks very much. Great football knowledge and balanced views as always. Respected, sir. Thank you very much. What a legend. Evan Crichtley, pivotal moment for Sorare, which I'm hopeful they managed to turn the tide. I'm personally not too bored. I'm just trying to enjoy playing the game. The only thing that concerns me is the silence lack of comms. Evan, yep, copy and paste. I'm with you, my man. Parasil, thanks very much, my man. Thanks for joining us. Another idea, I would like an academy-like competition, a threshold where you can only use limited rare cards, but you can enter other divisions as well. They could make the points required higher, of course, like 300 points for tier 3, 350 for tier 2. I love to play against other managers, but in theory, my team would score 400 points. I can still set up for tier 3. Yeah. Now, limited and rare competition, I'm going to quote Nellis, because he spoke about this when he did his reaction on Friday, is that he quoted Nicholas from his own podcast, that this kind of thing isn't a priority. It doesn't feel like something that they will implement anytime soon, even though we've seen it in baseball. So, nice idea, I think, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. As far as it goes for all the threshold chat, right? Sorare are doing everything in their power at the moment, I think. Or not everything in their power, but we want the thresholds in All-Star Rare, I think, to remain. Like, that should be a core part of the game, right? Asking for thresholds elsewhere, like, yeah, let's do it. Why not, okay? But them, like, All-Star, like, we want that threshold to be, like, a kind of thing, because it kind of has been a thing now for as long as forever, and it's been pinned now to the dollar, and it's kind of settled and stable as it is. I'm not really up for the idea of things that can rock the boat, because, and what I mean by that is in terms of the reward prize pool, because the priorities that we all put, and I'm going to say this right on the big camera, right? The priorities that we all put on the reward pool and on the competition and on the prizes, right, is the integrity of the pools. We expect star caliber cards to be star caliber cards, so on and so forth, okay? We expect that getting, you know, a good team and scoring pretty well will put you in the prizes. And then you're down to the footballing gods and seeing how many other teams have scored 7-0 and all that kind of stuff, okay? I'm in recording mode, sorry. So when I'm recording stuff, I normally take long pauses between thoughts to make sure I say it right. So I'm sorry. But talking quick off the tongue, I've not been streaming. I used to stream all the time, and now I record much more. So anyway, I digress. So that's the number one thing, is we want the threshold. So by these introductions of these new leagues, I think Sorare know already a lot of these guys' average scores are not that credible. If you look at Austria, right, and if you were to go in, and that's the reason I've been kind of loosely connecting Austria and Croatia, because I knew this was a thread I wanted to pull on. If you were to look at the lower end of Austria and see how viable they are for any of these competitions, and I'm talking about, look at the bottom, like, think about Austria, how many teams are there, 12 or something, 10? Look at the bottom 4 or 5 teams, right? And how feasible are they to make stacks in any combination that you care to iterate, for specialist, for underdog, for under 23s, and for all-star of any scarcity, okay? And that's probably the level of competition you're going to receive from these other new divisions, including Croatia and anything else that might come henceforth, like Norway or Denmark or whatever else, because I think that's the calibre of football you find at that level of the game. So I don't think Sorare think that these divisions are a huge threat to even the ETH payout in All-Star Rare. But what I do think, and this was something I didn't really get in my first Prelude video that I did before the stream tonight, a few people made the point to me, and it's a fantastic point, but like the Croatian League coming out and these D2s and whatever, a rare goalkeeper for All-Star, like, it's going to be so cheap, like, in comparison to what's going on in the past. And that has been the biggest burden on Sorare for new users, is the price of goalkeepers, period, but the price of rare goalkeepers especially, because rare goalkeepers are the gateway to the real divisions, the real competitions, where you can really get dreaming and you can really get in amongst it. Yes, you can win those cards from limited specialists, of course you can, but with the criteria set upon that division, you're not free-flowing to go and make your own strategy. You can go into All-Star Rare with a D2 keeper now, and then go and get your favourite centre-back that's 50 quid and the best midfielder you can afford for 100 quid or whatever it is at rare level, and have a good stab at it every week. And then the one time the stars align, and when I say that, the one time, and again, when was the last time I podiumed, guys? Somebody's mentioned this earlier in the comments, in terms of people's idea on winning and stuff like that, but again, like, I don't expect to win every week. And when I see people's comments like, oh, I've been on the platform for this amount of time, and fair enough, as people starting, it's slightly different, right? But I think I don't win that often. I don't know why, you know, like, McBride wins tons, right? I think we can all be jealous of him and a few other, like, mega whales, right? But no one else wins that often. No one else wins that big that often. Somebody else made the point about the rich getting richer. And yeah, if they were to dominate those divisions, sure. But I don't think a lot, because again, with the D2s, and I'll say this on the big camera, with the D2s, I didn't touch this on too much in the prelude, so I'm sorry, but you do not get consistent dominant teams for two main factors. Number one, the consistent dominant team will probably be a yo-yo club, and they'll get promoted and they'll have their own cycles, but so they're not going to dominate a region and get podiums all the time. And second of all, if they don't get promoted, the better players will get bought, and they'll go to Austria D1, they'll go to Belgium, they'll go to Germany D1, they'll go to any number of different places. And like I mentioned in the video, having that cross-pollination, that transfer network, helps you get a better gallery without doing anything. Because if you do find the guy that does okay, and he's punching above his weight, and he's a real shining star, and the 10th best team in La Liga 2, then the newly promoted team take him and buy him, and then they play him and blah, 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 whatever. Then people can start on very little, and then in theory, in time, you can imagine ending up in any number of positions with the right amount of correct decision-making, risk assessment, and luck. You know, guys scoring goals for you, guys like whoever that dick was that screwed us over tonight, like Luka Magic will be like, yes man, that guy did 62 points, rescued me right to the death. And so yeah, I like that kind of vibe on it all. Let me get the comments back up because I'm detracting away. How many D2 leagues are actually fully licensed? We don't even know. Last stacks are lit, to be honest, and they were 5th in Austria last year. Cool. Bye. Okay, fine. If they remove threshold, then I imagine most would leave. I've listed my Harwood Bellis. Don't plan to play D2. If you've got a super rare, man, I've got THB Limited. Watching every game. He is insane. My man won a Plavitic. I won a Plavitic. Did you win a Plavitic Bass as well? That's fantastic. Feels like Serge B will play... Serge B will play after most European games. Who's Serge B? Have I missed something, Stocky Scott? Sorry. Peru and Chile like watching SPFL. Haha, Mickey Baston, very funny. Louis Binks eligible to play now. Is he eligible to play for Scotland? That's fantastic. They will 100% botch any release of the Premier League. I thought Quinny was a nickname. Quinny is my nickname. Sorry, my surname is Quinn. Lampard does have a good matchup as well. Maccabi will qualify, says Jonathan Garagina. I know Maccabi are definitely feisty at home, so I've crossed my fingers for them. Many D2 leagues are actually... Yeah, I caught that, sorry. I got his SR for €240. Oh, fantastic. Serie B, not Serge B. Oh, got you, my man. Let me go back and see what Serge B. Serie B. Serge B. Where the fuck? I've lost that, sorry. And I've seen the... Oh, I've missed a bunch of comments, sorry. Dryer would be sick. Yeah, you guys are catching up with the prize pool. Julian apparently in Montpellier, ready to sign. Fantastic. Yeah, I think I've caught up with most of this stuff for the now. Visca's injured. Okay, so we don't want Visca. Right, that's fine. International utility as well. 80 pence. Yep, Jonathan Guardian. I'm with you all the way there, my man. Nice to see K's positive about it. Yeah, nice to see K is positive. So Pascal, I like the idea, but I don't think this hybrid is anytime soon. Check out the John Nellis So Far So Rare podcast with Nicholas Julia for further details from the horse's mouth. I never watched MLS before Sorare, but I've had so much fun watching the games all summer at 3 a.m. in the morning. I know that feeling. Building teams, I'm in love with Seattle Sounders, watching every game. I love MLS. There isn't an OP team like PSG. Yep, everyone can beat every other team and trash them like 5-0. Sure, there are better and worse teams, but it is very competitive there. I had so much fun playing Sorare, but since the European leagues are back, I don't know, points are getting so high, it's a little bit frustrating. Unfortunately, I think if that's your kind of vibe, Parashell, you need to just avoid global. Because if you've got American cards, that's the only place that you're going to be confronted by these pricks, you know. So maybe specialist a little bit, the over 60 qualified card or whatever. But see, especially now, guys, see the form that these teams are on. Like, none of their players will be underdog eligible now because the form they've all been on has been disgusting. So you're not going to find any sneaky underdog cards from these teams, I think, anytime soon. It is frustrating for sure. But then what we need for that is we actually need the America prize pool to get better. We want the Brazilian league on, we want the Argentinian league on, as well as MLS, of course, and the rest of Mexico. We get Tigres recently, but that America prize pool has to be appealing. I have to want to play an America team and try and win some Brazilian cards, and I don't have the ability to do that because of the license. Parashill, you're helping me out big time here with a bunch of comments. But I'm going to try and catch some other ones, so I know we got lots of responses in this video. Thoughts on price drop on cards, especially limited? I think we might have touched on this, Red Devil. And any news of people selling galleries? You still believe in Sorare as a long-term project? Nothing has changed, to be quite honest with you. Mainly upset about the whole 11th hour element. And people selling cards, especially limiteds, like, it's bound to happen. Like, again, I've always been baffled by the prices of some limiteds, but it's just, yeah, it's always been demand based, you know, and people pay what they pay for to get the cards to play the game. I feel like we're at a tipping point of what direction the platform goes in, Alex Wilson. I love the fact that we're getting new leagues, etc. But everything right now just feels an absolute mess. Friday coming out of nowhere just felt poor, and it wouldn't surprise me if people have started to lose any sense of trust and faith with Sorare. I don't even want to think about how poorly they might launch the Premier League if they acquired it. Now, on the Premier League kind of note there, I kind of echo a lot of this actually, Alex Wilson, because I actually think game week 300, and I've said this a few times, and I'm just making this up in my head, right? But I think game week 300 could be some sort of markable deadline where they want to say, right, that's the European season started on Sorare, and they activate, like they've said, if you listen to Nick when he's talking to John and whatever else, all the other podcasts he's done, we are activating our assets, you know, because this is the start of the European season on Sorare. We've got this, we've got this, we've got this, we've got all of this. It's all in place and it's all working and singing and dancing and doing all this stuff. I think they want to do that, song and dance, but they can't do the song and the dance until we've got the pie out the oven, to quote myself on the video from earlier. So I do feel like Alex is saying that we need something this week in terms of, like, if that stuff is going to come, like I said in the Prelude video, in 3 weeks, a month from now, there needs to be a word from, you know, because dropping that D2 Friday and all the rest of it, and seeing people's reactions to it like they obviously have, you know, they do owe some respect in that respect. So I'm with you there. Otherwise, I don't actually think they would fuck the Premier League launch, to be honest with you, because, you know, it might be a mama jamma, like a real big mama jamma Premier League launch. Reward pools are fucking bulging and this and that, and everything's just we're sorry we pissed you off, thanks for your patience guys, but here we go, have some fun, party time, weekend, European football, let's get it going. So I'm kind of with you there, Alex. It might not be this week necessarily these things actually come to pass, but, like, yeah, kind of around now-ish year. Do not make Sorare videos when hungry for cake. Yeah, true. Let's not forget that said E-Threshold was up for review in December too. That certainly is not going to help things. Yeah, and I actually think the harder the E-Threshold is to win, the better. But what I am concerned about and what I want to... I don't want... When you... Yeah, I'm more worried about the E-Threshold changing in the change of the calendar year in terms of any upset to the apple cart, if you like. So I'm with you there, Mikey, all the way. I think it's a lot of drama and toys at the pram for nothing. Score. More leagues means more people. If they are from different leagues in Sorare, yep, I'm with you on all of this stuff. 1 or 2 cards won. A guy supporting Bundesliga team. Yeah, all those yeah, I think I read this earlier, so I'm sort of glancing over it. I hope everyone at home is reading along. Sorry. Will be a shift in the market, people moaning, but it will stabilise. Yeah, with you on that. Score. In terms of like, yeah, because like I said before in the prelude video to this, like there's more and more of a grassroots groundswell in football. More and more people are going to lower and lower division football. So yeah, I'm totally on board with them getting cards and shit. Especially that they're not in Challenger. I think everyone's missing that. That's a great thing that they have their own region straight away. You know, agree with more reward tiers. I only play Limited. Oh, let's see the example. This might tie in similar Parashell to, oh, was it you? Maybe somebody else spoke about this actually. But yeah, that could be something. There are 2,007 cards, yeah. You get a tier 2 for over 3-6. I don't know. There's more maths, oh, wow. There's more maths needed on that than I'm prepared to do, I'm sorry. I think me and you, Mikey, caught this in the live chat tonight. In terms of the gameplay, I think Challenger was more in need of a rejig split. Yes, I agree, Mikey. And discussing the previous vid, the removal of championship cards doesn't do anything to rectify that. Yep. Now, I actually didn't realise the Croatian League only had 10 clubs. Obviously, where they had one, so it's only 9 new teams. I thought it was actually like a 12-league division, to be honest. So it's not really as bad as I kind of initially thought in that respect. But yeah, Mikey, me and you're on the same page. Glenn Hoddle, good to see you. Another license in the bag for Sorare is great. More potential to scout. Yep, I'm with you on all this stuff. Tekker's made a good point about maybe including DNP rewards and specialist underdogs and imposing specialist underdog restrictions onto regions as well, and having regions that are dictated by those rules also. Important few weeks ahead for Sorare. There's a lot of negative sentiment right now on the platform for new managers selling up. Yep. And you guys have had a nice wee chat there. That's great. Padagul, good point on the fact that a lot of this was caused by the silence from Sorare. I think in general the community reacted well. Yeah, silence is the main thing. The insider trading stuff, like, again, I just can't really get behind that too much because, again, we kind of knew that shit was coming. Kind of. Like, you know, would you know that Serie B and Ligue 2 would have followed? No, but La Liga 2 and Bundesliga 2 were basically confirmed in January. So, like, the timing of it is very suspicious. And again, like, the insider trading part, I'm sure Tekers and Pires were posting screenshots. Like, you can go and see their API and do searches and see stuff. So, and they've got no staging site or something those guys were posting about. So I'm absolutely really bursting for a pee, guys. So bear with me for a moment. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Add more leagues shouldn't be a problem as long as it's supported by an improvement to SO5. Currently, people are mad because prizes seem unattainable. Yeah, when you're fighting against these guys, for sure. Yeah, I think I'm with you all the way here, Padigo. I agree with what Hudson says. I think Hudson, we're back down here. If you have plans to do this, you could have told us. Yeah, for sure. And I basically echo Connor Aspel's message from earlier about his Fabregas, because again, people have made trading decisions off of transfers to Red X situations, goalkeepers included, you know. Pablo Valentin is a manager with no big pocket. I'll be moving to a threshold team since I can't compete with the amount of cards that are minted. But I understand that for thresholds is very favourable. Many players that many people are going to ignore that are going to be useful for that. Yeah. Take your own strategy, Pablo. I love it. Hudson, adding second divisions really means you can follow your favourite players and talents. Yeah, the Red X potential has totally fell off the face of the earth almost, except for the Gulf regions. We still need to get them. A few player rankings might move up and down, but no means a lot of game breakers. Even, yeah, information's about buying up cards. Quick escape before. Literally changing the scope and value of playable cards without removing existing listings. Yeah. Outside of the EFL Championship, I feel the better players tend not to stay. That's the real anomaly, as prize for promotion is all the Premier League money. Yeah, exactly. They should delete all PSG cards. Parashel, I love all the involvements here. We'll change imminently when Champions League is back. Yeah, see, as soon as everyone starts rotating, by the way, again, as well, that will make a big difference to the way a lot of this is going. Kane Carnage, I personally love all the new leagues, tournaments and everything. Yeah, they should. And again, I do. And again, when I was reading that comment earlier, I was thinking, yeah, I should have been a wee bit more upbeat about Croatia because, like, yeah, I have always kind of thought, yeah, let's just get them all. That's been the name of the game. We want to be Football Manager, you know, like level of detail where you can get, like, you know, you can spot the guy in your team, or you can spot the guy if you're watching stuff on the, you know, whatever. I personally love Sorare should as much as possible at least, but I've been salty about prices dropping. I wasn't going to sell anyone, but the fact that they've halved or more hurts, yeah, for sure. But to counter that, I know they won't make, yeah. I'm with you all the way on that, buddy. Well supported comment. Parashel, sorry, I'm going to come back to this, buddy. You've got so many comments. I believe we have a problem in the specialist stadiums at the moment. Underdog might get a haircut as well. Specialist, maybe it goes up to that. I think you need the one. I think you need 1 star guy. Maybe I don't. Maybe you don't need 1 star guy anymore. Maybe they just take that away. Because yeah, you don't want Neymar and Kimmich in here wrecking the joint. Yeah, if you didn't watch the video, watch it. You'll see my hair changing quite a lot through it. Yeah, people are just upset seeing their gallery values going down. And that was all the comments we had from you guys. I'm just going to jump back into the live chat with you now before I wrap up the stream. I've been going for almost an hour and a half, guys. It's been a really late one. I do need to get on my toes. I'm going to have a wee look again at the Game Week Centre. Let's have a look at Demerbag. Yeah, his score's not changing. Let's look at McGregor. Yeah, his score's not changed. Am I still second? I'm still second. Good. Awesome. Right, I'm just going to check out the live chat. Yeah, that's right. Mikey Baston's saying sometimes D2 players get promoted and then transfer back because they're not good enough. Have a good one, Red Devil. Enjoy the Man United game. Nicholas said that he wants the top 20 leagues in the world license this year, but he's never said that he wants to limit. Yeah, that's true, Socky Scott. He finally made it here. Parashill, good to see you. Fist bump, my man. Glenn Hoddle, I meant Louis Binks eligible to be covered now. He's on loan at Calcio B. Oh, is he? Oh, okay. And Scotland are looking to qualify. I didn't know that. Interesting. Another, yeah, I've got that. Philadelphia are becoming the MLS PSG. They're on some form now, aren't they? Hope you washed your hands. That was mad quick. Yeah, mate, come on. Of course I did. I've got the touching mics and stuff, and my hair. My hands in my hair all the time. And yeah, I think that was everything, guys, from all using the live chat. I'm up to speed with it all. We're at 1 hour 26. I'll definitely be hanging for another 2 minutes or so. Also, by the way, make sure you, if you didn't catch it, the Sorare TV channel, we dropped the World Match Day 2 League match, you know, World Community League thing on Sunday. That's by the time I got it edited and everything like that. It's gonna, I think we're set for a big trophy day. I've still got to weather Fenerbahce. So let me go and check the Fenerbahce score, or the Game Week Centre matches. Oh, games, yeah. Games, we're in it already, and we just want live and upcoming only. 0-0 at 9 minutes in. Oh, it's just started. Sound. So the guy that had Luan, Balotelli's out. Boo. Yeah, he had Crespo, who's on the bench, so that's good. We don't want to see Crespo, basically. If Crespo comes on, our second position could be altered also. So we don't want Crespo on the pitch. We don't want Luan Perez to kill it either. We don't want Osbeer to do significantly well, or Onyekuru, or Belhanda, or Rakitsky. So there's like 5 or 6 players in here. Ferdi Kaloglu has got a rare running, and left back that might actually be dangerous, even though it's a rare, but oh, Werner's on the bench. Nice, good to see. Do I have anything else? Yeah, Blanco's in the team. All my Girona boys and all my Getafe boys are all starting. Let's have a wee look at the lineups here. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you can. So let's see, Castellanos, Rodrigo Riquelme, Yangel Herrera gets the start. So does Miguel Gutierrez, Jan Couto. Amra Barry, Carl's Elena in for the start again with Enes Unal. I'm really liking this Getafe team. There's Soraya. Don't think these guys can do anything for me. They're just going to punch lumps at each other. Just hope none of them get booked or injured, basically. But yeah, we're finishing up a nice trophy day, hopefully. I'll see you all for that tomorrow, I'm sure. Anything else from the live chat? No, I think I've called these all. Magic. Well, despite not finishing top, for now, let's see what happens, I'm still buzzing. I'm very much looking forward to Trophy Day tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to the next weekend because I think I could do even better next weekend, hopefully. I hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share and retweet and all that good stuff. Stay out.